Oh shit, my bad. Hey yo, thanks. All right. Again, I really don't even know how my mic just mutes by itself or I get disconnected from the Discord. I don't know because I don't do it. But what I was saying was that I think it's possible that we may be taking out Tuesday's low. We may be taking that out. Now, don't quote me. I mean, the market just started. The only reason why I'm saying that is because it looks like the market is making a wall right here. Now, if we can get the market to break above this high, come back down, find support, then I'll take back my statement. But if this area right here continues to be a wall, all right. If this area right here continues to be a wall, then if the market is not going to go up, then it's going to go down. So, uh, the only place for the market to go is to take out Tuesday's low, and that's definitely going to be the bear's objective if we see certain breaks of structure. Uh, if we can get underneath this area right here, definitely the bears will probably. Well, I mean, after if they can hold this, if they can hold this area, if they can hold 450. I mean, 450. I mean, shit. If they can break and hold 450, then we're definitely going down. If they can break and hold 450, and this is the reason why I say 450 is because you can see that. I mean, even though we got a double bottom around 400, 395 ish right here, they've been using 450 as support and resistance. I mean, you can see that they've been breaking that structure. They've been popping above it. They've been breaking it. Resistance, support, resistance. 450 is where we got this big move up. I mean, we got such a big move from 450 from yesterday's pre-market session that it broke this prior structure right here. Even though we gave back this entire CPI move, the market did bounce right back up. So uh, this area right here is definitely going to be crucial for the bulls to protect tomorrow. If we see these levels, if we see that level tomorrow, a break and hold underneath this level would suggest that the market wants Tuesday's low. It's not a guarantee, but I think that's going to be the bear's objective. If we can get above that wall that the market is forming right here, because it seems like this CPI high right here tapped into a previous area of resistance. I mean, we had this big move down. It tapped into, I think that was like Monday's low, Sunday's low, Friday's low. Well, what day was this? March 7th? Yeah, that was Friday's low. So it tapped right into Friday's low, and we got this rejection. Let's see if we can see it better on the hourly chart. Yeah, so we tapped right into Friday's low. You can see that they kind of swept the liquidity a little bit, and then they came back and then they shorted it. And oh shit, we got that move down from there. So is this the start? That's the question. Is this the start? Because it seems like the market, or at least a lot of the money in the market, is trying to really hurt Trump by taking their money out of the stock market. I mean, as we know that his first presidency, I mean, I think that's probably, I wouldn't say the best, but it was really good. The economy was good, the stock market was good, everything was good, and this time around is nothing but chaos and sabotage and destruction and all that other stuff. So, uh, Smith was actually, let me see. Smith was telling me that what was Smith telling me? So he told me that 17,939 is a 20% retracement from all-time highs, and 16,822 would be the 25% from all-time highs until now. Let's actually look at that. Let's look at that. And then we got to remember that in the next week, we have contract rollover. I think we got 5 more days. I think the new contract might actually be available. Let's actually look at that. Let's look to see we'll see later on. We'll see. But the new contract might actually be available. And you already know how crazy that new contract is when it first comes out. So June 25, let's actually look at it now. So on the June contract, uh, so this is today. Looks like it made a high. Dang, the June contract went all the way back up to 20K. Just about. The June contract reached a high of 992 before we saw a rejection on the June contract. So um, the March contract, depending on what the June contract does, we'll definitely see the March contract try to catch up with the June contract. So if we see a big move down on the June, then we should expect that on the March and vice versa. I mean, for a very long time, that contract rollover has been an extremely bullish event. Extremely bullish. We'll see if we continue on with that. But he said from top to bottom. All right, so let's look at the low from the high. Mm, okay. That can't be right. I thought the all-time highs on the oh, this is the June contract. I was about to say, what the hell? That's not the all-time highs. That is not the all-time highs. Okay. All right. So I guess the March contract was about like like 450. All right. So let's look at that. That's a big move down from all-time highs. Big move down. Mm, okay. And we'll fix that. Okay. All right. So the low of that candle for right now is 139.19, 139, 19, 139. Nice. Nice. Okay. And I think it was like 22, 433 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like 43. All right, so technically, mm, dude. All right, man. All right, so trading view, what's going on? Wow, what the hell's going on? All right. All right, so from the current high to the low, the 618 was at 2405. So the 618 is at 17,000. That would be interesting if we see that. The 200% is at 15,000. That would be interesting. The 38.2 is at 17,873. Hmm. That would be interesting if we see those numbers. That would be interesting. Okay. Hmm. All right. So let's look at the June contract and see what the June contract is doing. All right. So the June contract right now is at 19,630. All right. So they're neck and neck right now. They're at the same level. But yesterday their higher day was seven. Hold on. Is this right? Hmm. Is this right? Hmm. All right. So TradingView and Ninja Trader 8 is giving out mixed data. TradingView is saying that the June contract reached a high of 19,992, while Ninja Trader rate is not saying that it did that at all. So hold on, did this just happen? 18,845. I wonder if that's a clue for tomorrow. I wonder if that's a clue. That does look like it wants to pop back up, but you know what? I think I'm gonna trade in this sim tonight. Okay. Yeah, sometimes. I've never seen somebody ask this. This is one of those questions where it's like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Someone asked one of the mods in the MFF Discord if they can trade without actually paying the monthly subscription. I've never seen that one before. I wonder what world they live in where they think that they can trade without actually paying the commitment, paying the monthly fee. That's interesting. That's crazy. That's a crazy. That is a crazy question to ask. Hey, I'm not going to be able to pay this month. Do you think that I'll still be able to trade and possibly receive payouts? That is crazy. All right. But yeah, I really think that we see a red day tomorrow. But this trend line is in the way. This trend line is in the way. So we could see, I mean, this thing is like really in the way. This thing is really in the way. So we would definitely have to, I mean, the way that this trend line is sloped, I mean, it looks like the market will, I mean, it could potentially drop, but then it's going to be bouncing off of this trend line all day because it's like, it's literally in the way. Like, no matter how far you put it, it's in the way. Bears, I mean, unless they break it, I mean, I don't think you can break that. You would have to kind of move away from that trend line and then move down to break it. Because I mean, if they try to break it, I mean, I think what's going to happen is that the market is going to probably grind down and grind down, but then it's still going to be in the way unless they break away from it and then create a new trend going down. Or unless the market goes a little bit higher and make this trend irrelevant. I mean, as long as this market is interacting with this trend, it's going to be relevant. And I will say that this afternoon, I've learned that if I fight a trend, and I'm not talking about a trend, I'm talking about a trend line. You fight a trend line, you will lose. I'll repeat that. If you fight a trend line, you will lose. Yeah, I caught this short. Let me see if I can kind of recreate because I mean there was like trend lines everywhere, and I found myself trying to fight it. Where was that drop at? I think it was like probably like right here. Yeah, it was like right here. And then it was doing something. I forgot what it was doing. All I know is that it was this trend line was just all over the place. I think that's how it went. I think it was like something like this.
Hey, do you have to do a KYC for MFF?
Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised. Hold on, you haven't done it yet? I'm surprised you didn't do it. Weren't you funded like previously with them?
Yeah, I was. I think before all of that, though, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to log in and get to my stuff. They're like, hold up.
Wait a minute. We need to know who you are.
I need that info. Get that info off you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know what KYC, which means know your customer for those that don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought the first time I heard that term was in Forex. I didn't know it was doing it on this our side.
Yeah.
And my first introduction to that was this guy was claiming that uh he was getting regular payouts. And we all know that if you get paid too much in these prop firms, they don't like that shit. So uh they hit him with another KYC, but this time he couldn't get verified, and because they couldn't verify him, they had to close out his account after receiving multiple. I mean, it's like, dude, just say that you don't want to pay me out instead of all that bullshit, you know?
Yeah, it's better to be like, you know what? Okay, you ran us up. Good on you, but we're just gonna ban you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a casino, just like in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
You got
you
us.
won. You beat the house. You're one of the few. No, never show your face here again, or break your legs. They got no problem doing that over at Apex.
Yeah, we're just not gonna pay you. I mean, you're banned. Get out here. Don't show your face here again.
Never show your face here again. You're banned.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that ban hammer eventually. Running these prop firms up. I still got some top step accounts that I could trade, but like I said, I don't want to deal with that. I can't bring myself to pay that $150 activation fee. I just can't. I can't do it. Just
What
can't.
for Top Step?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I don't like that top step X platform either. I mean, it's straight, but I just don't like trading on it. I just want to stick to my good old Ninja Trader 8. That's it. I want to trade nothing else. So what are you thinking about tomorrow? I think we fall tomorrow. What do you think?
Um, Probably. I mean, I feel like this is just a little. It could be one of two things:
Mm-hmm.
a relief rally for all that from all that shorting. No, they take it back up a little bit, and then we go right back down. Or it could be legit, but I'm just not feeling the legitness of it. I feel like it's just a little relief rally, get a
Mm,
break from all that selling. They gonna
yeah.
push it when they're ready. They gonna push it down some more.
So investors these that or my bad. Rose Forest says that we're going up on Friday. We'll see.
I mean, we did get some kind of good news, you know. CPI report was the market liked it. Um, but I don't know. I just feel like it still feels bearish to me overall.
Yeah, for sure. CPI rejected I think what last Friday's low, and that's where we saw that big rejection. So rest in peace to anybody that thought that was a real a bullish move up and got caught at them highs and close their position.
Yeah.
Yeah, CPI came in little. I mean, shit. I'm surprised. Well, let me show you guys. I mean, CPI kind of came in under expectation today. It came in 0.1% under for food and energy, and for month over month and year over year, 3.1% versus a 3.2% that the market was expecting. We actually came in under at the for the year over year, and we came in under for month over month. So apparently everything missed on CPI today, and the market loved it. Well, I guess what we should say is that the market loved it in a sense that, I mean, it ran all the way to supply, and then we got to move down. So I mean, basically, we CPI, we made this big move on CPI, and then basically we gave back that whole move. Honestly, I don't even remember this happening. I really don't. I don't remember this happening. Was that still streaming? Yeah, it was. Was that short? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was no. Was that? Yeah, okay, I remember what I was doing. I was fighting the trend, I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember. I remember.
So I was fighting the trend.
I was fighting this leg right here. I caught this pop. I didn't take it because I was unaware of the trend line right there. Was not aware of that. And I think that's what I'm gonna take away from yesterday, because there was a lot of trend lines that I was fighting, and in my mind I knew I was wrong, but when you kind of want the market to do something, you kind of hope that it just, for at least this one time, it ignores this the same way you're trying to ignore it and hit your target. But no, she dropped, and then she left without me. Yeah, she left without me. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I was like, I don't remember this. Yeah, I guess I was trying to block it out. Mm. So what indicator is your blue horizontal line? This blue horizontal line is high of day and low of day. This is low of day and this is high of day. This orange line is my value area high and my value area low. And these squares and these lines are, I guess you can call them pivot points and ranges. Yeah, no problem. And y'all know about the EMAs, the almighty 21, 50, 200, and VWAP. With these EMAs combined, I am addicted to the NQ, and I can trade her. The crazy thing is, I ignore these EMAs sometimes too, and I don't know why I do it. I mean, I do know why I do it. I just know it doesn't make sense, because I know the market's going to bounce at those EMAs because that's how legit they are. But sometimes I like to hope and think that, maybe this time they'll break through it, and it never does. Or it rarely does, is what I should say. Smith, how you doing with your comp account?
I can't remember what the balance is, but I think I was. Oh, I think I got it back to like plus 500 or something like that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's at this point. I mean, there's still time. I mean, you never know what kind of days the market's gonna give you, but
Mm-hmm.
at this point, I'm just kind of just trading it
Yeah.
just when I don't have anything else.
I need to catch this move.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna teach mines how to trade. I'll teach her how to trade. But
Still on that?
yeah. But apparently you can only have 3 funded accounts per household. I didn't know that.
With who?
MFF. So if there's like multiple traders in one house, then each person Well, no more than 3 can only have a funded account.
Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
So wait, 3 total, like
Yeah, 3 total.
between everybody?
Uh-huh.
Dang. So
Between
you
everybody.
can't have 3 and yeah. Dang, that's trash.
Yeah, it's per household too. And I was like, dude, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, I get why they do it, but I guess.
Oh yeah. You got some good traders, they gonna run you up.
Call this a trader house. Yeah, I'm getting along here, guys. I think y'all should copy my trades. We all can get paid out.
They're collaborating.
Oh,
That's the
using that C
stupidest
word.
rule. Yeah, man, that's the stupidest rule. Like, y'all collaborate every day on your own show. Look like what you mean. Damn, Top Step.
You mean
Yes.
you just got in long, Rose Forest, or you just got in short?
Well, here's what I would say about that.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 cents. Um, there was hella supply that the Bears defended. Um, that's basically like 700 to 720
Mm-hmm.
or 730. Yeah, they defended the heck out of that.
Yeah, they did.
And it's looking pretty heavy. Even if we do go up, be mindful around that area.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, it's even like 680 all the way to like 730.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely agree with that. You ain't got to take our
So
word for it. You can just look at your chart. My bad. Go ahead.
yeah. So it's like, yeah. So if you do go long up here, just be mindful. It might be a risky long.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the same thing. I wouldn't have gotten long this high. I wouldn't have gotten long this high. I mean, maybe a long scalp. This is too high, and it could actually pull back here. It can pull back. So just be mindful, Rose. Take the loss if you need to, because yeah, I wouldn't have taken this long. But it could work. I mean, shit, the market's been acting crazy. Oh, actually, I said, I was thinking to myself earlier today. I was like, damn, these bears ain't playing that supply no more. Like, it's like, nah, no more y'all bulls thinking y'all can just run supply. It's like, nah, y'all need to, y'all need to hit it a couple of times. I need to knock at the door a couple of times before we let y'all in.
That's funny.
These bears are not playing that supply no more.
Bro, this thing is not letting me continue.
What do you mean?
All right. On the freaking oh, okay. That's cool. They wouldn't let me continue from my phone, but I switched to the desktop and now it's going through. They're trying to stop me from being great,
Huh.
taking their money. What's tomorrow? Yes, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 5 days, huh?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it goes by, man. And on your fifth day, all you gotta do is make $100. I mean, the strategy that I use, I like to make $700 just cause,
Mhm.
but you don't need to. Uh, $500, 27 points daily. That's all you need for 5 days. And then on the fifth day, like I said, just make your $100 and get your payout. I mean, if you even just getting one payout on the account covers all your expenses, so you basically get paid and you basically put no real risk in the market. You just have to be consistent, and you have to be consistent, bro. You have to. Or if you don't, unfortunately, the road to getting a payout on the starter account is difficult. That's why I would suggest just doing an ATM strategy, put your stop and your target, let it play out. Hopefully it hits your target and not your stop. And even though you're going to look at your P&L and see that it's only 500 bucks, you got to accept that. You got
I
to
was just
accept that.
thinking that. I was like, man, especially if you make that within like a few seconds or a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm
It's like, bro,
unfulfilled.
like I'm not done. Like, man, that's it.
Where's
I
the
ain't get my
excitement?
fix yet. Yeah, I ain't get my high yet. It's not enough.
I need more.
Nah, but you're right. That's when I'm gonna switch to that comp account and go crazy.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep, that's
And
exactly how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, when I look at my P&L, I'm like, dude, ugh. It's like I'm better than this. But I love getting them payouts every week, so
yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, because if you try to shoot for big numbers, then that means you got to be consistent with big numbers, and that's how that could go.
shit. I mean, even if you're consistent, like I said, I got like 8K in that account right now. I can't touch none of it. You can only withdraw 1,200, and then once you get $10,000 in payouts, they switch you to that 90-10 split. So instead of the 1,200, you get 1,000.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they got like a. He's like your first 10,000 is 100% yours, and then
Oh, then
mhm,
they. Oh, okay.
and then they hit you with a 90-10 split.
And it's still capped at like even
Hmm.
if you built up the account. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Uh,
Only the discipline can make
uh,
money out that account.
yeah, I guess. I guess this gonna be my. I'm gonna call it. Give it a nickname. The boring account.
Slow and steady and boring, but it pays.
That pays. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and try not to, because I mean, you only got $1,200 in drawdown, so I mean, I'm gonna just give you the rundown. So, I mean, you can tweak it however you want, but I feel like the way I'm gonna give it to you, if you just use what I give you, you don't have to think about it. You just have to do it. You only got $1,200 in drawdown. Trade one contract, 27-point stop, 27-point target if you just want to make 500, 33 if you want to make $660, and 720. So I mean it's crazy like the jump. 36 points is $720 minus $5. 33 points is $660 minus $5. And 27 points is 540 minus $5 for the commissions. Uh you just want to making $500? Because I mean honestly, like I said, you can't take more than 1,200 out. So $500 for 5 days, that's half the account. Uh you can take out your 1,200, cover your expenses, and if you blow the account, start all over again. I mean, that's how I started at first. And then once I got more comfortable, then I was like, okay, I'm not going to blow my account. I'm just going to keep taking payouts from the same account and just build it up. And that's what I've been doing. It's just been building these accounts up day by day. And I will sit here and be completely honest. It does require you to perform every day. You have to perform through anxiety. You got to perform through uncertainty because you can't make the money in one day. You got to do it every day. And over time, I've gotten comfortable with it, but I still think about it, especially when my last day is over the weekend. Like if my fourth day is Friday, And then my first day is Sunday. I'm thinking about it all weekend, and I'm brute forcing it as soon as I get into the market on Sunday because all I need is $100. I don't need to trade. I just need $100. That's it.
Yeah.
And that
Well, that's smart.
$100 is usually the toughest. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's smart.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take much, man, to get these payouts. It's just you gotta fight yourself. I mean, that's it. Just gotta fight yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, congratulations on that, Alfred. Yeah, Alfred unfortunately got caught this morning and lost his XFA, his 100K.
Man, I got caught too.
Yeah. I got caught on the wrong side of that, or not the wrong side. I got caught on the right side of that. I wasn't gonna complain about it. But unfortunately, kind of like what Smith said, his happiness was my pain because, man, I went long and the market was trying to go short because I really thought the bulls were going to blast through this area of support or the supply, but hell no, they said nope, not today.
Yeah, that was. I was like, man. I mean, I to be fair, like I said, I shorted the bottom of that first move,
Hmm.
thinking I was gonna get. All I needed was 8 more points, and it stopped. It stopped short because I was
Hmm.
looking. I told you I was looking for 580, and it stopped at like 588 the first time. And I was like, damn. Well, I'm like, I don't think that they take it back from here like that because it kind of wouldn't really make sense to me, the structure and everything.
Hmm.
But I was like, well, let me see. I'm gonna hold out, see what happens. And then they brought it all the way back to like 650 basically. And I was just like, dang,
Yeah.
mind you, I'm short at 603. I'm like, dang, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was originally short at like 653, 654,
Hmm.
around 2 o'clock earlier today. But it was taking so long that I was just like, "Ah, man, all right, come on." So I was basically like scalping it and then
Hmm.
re-entering short. And yeah, I got caught getting stuck in that one. And I was like, are they trying to? And then they left those 2 candles with the super long wicks. I was like, okay, okay. I feel better now. They're gonna take it back to my destination. But when them candles were solid, I was like, man, I don't know. It's like 50-50 with this.
Hmm.
I'm like, it wouldn't really make sense. I was saying that. I'm like, this wouldn't make sense with the structure to go. But I'm like, I don't know. They could do it.
Hmm.
They could do it if they wanted to. Yeah, that's worked out. Then you got another one. I was like, man, shoot. Let me get another one. I passed that account by 240. 240, I was done. Actually, no. It was 235.
Hmm.
I was done. And I had just got that account like 20 minutes before. And let's
Yeah.
see what we can do.
Yeah. That account I told you that I bought, yeah, that shit was going. I bought it and it was gone in the same session. I told you I went long, bro. You know, the crazy thing is I had break even. I thought it was just gonna pump a little bit higher, but it didn't.
Yeah, yeah. I hate those situations.
Hell yeah, dude. Because yeah, this is where I lost the account in this leg right here. Because I was heavy right here, man. I was super heavy. I was a full port. And or no, what did I say? I told you I got in at like what 630 or some shit like that. Because I
Yeah.
know it hit my break even and it kept playing at my break even. And I was like, yeah, I gave you a chance. You can't even sit here and say that I'm toxic when it's you. You didn't get out. You didn't get out. And it's right. I didn't do that. That account was gone, bro. I was like, fuck. Just bought that damn thing. It was like, oh, this guy again. He just bought the account.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. It's like, who is this guy sitting there blowing accounts as soon as he get them? He just bought it. Yeah. Yeah. It was like at like 6:30 or something like that. Yeah. I was long 6:30 and yeah. And I mean, it gave me my break even and shit. I just didn't take it because I thought I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna go a little bit higher. Yeah, it's gonna go a little bit higher. Nah, that shit dropped. That shit super drop. And then after it drops, that shit pumps up. I'm like, you know what? You know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. You just wanted to take my happiness away from me. That's it. I get it. You don't want me to be happy. No, that's not it. I think I was in because I know it was playing with my break even and it dropped. Uh, because it popped up. So my break even was probably like around like 603. I think it was like 600 or something. It was something. 620. It was something because I know this drop blew my account. Or, yeah, I know this one blew the account. And then it popped back up. Or maybe it was this one. I don't know. Anyway, it don't matter. I don't remember. I think that's a good thing. I think that will probably makes me a really decent trader because I mean I'll lose and I will literally forget. I do forget when I lose. I just forget. Ain't no point remembering it. Ain't no point. Hmm. Hmm. Should I take this long?
That was a good short. We should have been. I should have shorted when we was talking about that earlier. Too busy trying to get the KYC done. Made me
Mm,
miss the move. MFF.
bastards. Is this a long right
uh,
here?
long here. It's interesting. I'll say that. It is interesting, but we could see a little bit further down.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's something else I got to start thinking about as well. Because sometimes I will forget this is the market and think of it as an arcade game. Sometimes. Because I mean, if it does pump, where is it going to go?
Into supply and get knocked right back down.
Hmm.
Like I could see it getting to like looking at it like maybe 570 somewhere in there, five
Mm-hmm.
between 560, 570, maybe.
You think so from here?
I mean, I'm not about to sit here all night and wait for it, but
Nah.
because I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up. But I was super late today. I didn't even care. I was
Are
like,
you?
bro, I was like, it's not even worth trying to rush. Like, I'm already gonna be late. So I'm like, whatever. I took my time. Nobody was even in there when I showed up.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's usually how it always is, but nobody in there.
I mean, I'll take this. I'm in the sim. Okay, I'll take this in the sim. I'm in the sim taking this trade, guys. Yeah, this is a very interesting area. I don't think. Okay, there it goes. I was like, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. It's in the sim, so I'm gonna try. I have no
Yeah.
confidence in this long. Let me just be very clear about this. No confidence. It's just a sim trade. Yo, man, that 1 hour dude is really messing with me, man. It really is. I want my hour back, damn it. I want
Oh,
my
you talking
hour
about
back.
time change?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah. I
man.
want my hour
What
back.
you telling? Like, yo, I don't be going to sleep till like 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Really?
I just be laying there like, what? Like, what is this? And then I got to get up like a couple hours later.
What do
I'm
you
like,
do?
bro, I I don't want to sit in front of the charts, so at least not at my desktop. I'll watch it from the phone
Mhm.
because I know I'm not going to trade from the phone, but I'll just sit there and look at the charts every once in a while, see what's going on, see if there's a setup. And then if I see a setup, I'll go run to the desktop.
Oh shit.
But usually it hasn't been that way.
Mm.
And I'll just be trying to watch some shows that I've seen already to try to help me fall asleep, but don't be working.
Man, if this thing works, I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm gonna be highly upset. Now I really don't want this to work because I'm in the sim. I don't want this to work. I'm gonna be highly upset if it works. But nah, I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. I mean, we're gonna make the money tomorrow. So I mean, I shouldn't be thirsty as if I don't drink water every damn day.
Yeah.
But if this shit works, oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't work. Don't work. Don't work. But yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, I find myself doing that too, just laying in bed and just not doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, in that situation, I just turn everything off and just lay down, and eventually I'll just fall asleep. Eventually. Like I
Yeah.
said, man, pull out one of them books, start reading it, you'll fall asleep in no time. You'll fall asleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially like one of them IT books, man. Are you still
Oh
trying to
yeah,
get
that mess is so dry. My goodness. And that stuff dry. I'm like, how do you even retain anything these people say? Whether you listening to an audiobook or reading it, man, don't read a paper version. You'd be knocked out, and that's probably my solution right there. What I
Yep.
need to do.
Yep. You get to the first sentence, knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna probably work. Oh man.
Well, good luck with it. I'm about to head out.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Stay green. Peace.
Hey, Red Kid says that we need more ICT Smith streams. I mean, he gets on Fridays. He probably got off. Oh man, it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna hit my target. Oh man, it's gonna work. I'm not gonna take this in any of my accounts though. Like what Smith said. I'm trying to be more okay with the idea of waiting until the price action in the morning, but the allure of the open is just too alluring. I always find myself trading pre-market. I don't know why. I shouldn't, but I do. And it's not even if I don't stream, I'm going to trade it. I'm going to put a trade on. Like before, I guess what I should say is that I put a trade on before the stream starts. And like if I see a setup, I'll take it, even though it's going to be slow as hell. Like I was able to double dip in the market this morning. I was able to take this long in one account, and then I was able to take it short in another account. So, well, I took it long in two accounts and I took it short in one account. So I got three accounts already at maximum daily profit already. Um, I got one more account that I could trade, two more accounts I could trade. And I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I'll wait. because I kind of want this. I don't want to be up all night. I will be thinking about this. I will be thinking about this if I do take it. And I'm trying to convince myself not to take them off stream secret trades. Off stream secret trades. Because it looks like it's gonna work. But I'm gonna try to not let it affect me. And make me go on revenge tilt. And it's like because there's so many forms of going on tilt. The trades that you should have taken that you didn't take, but you took it in a different account that don't matter and it works. And then you go into the account that you want to make money in, and that's when you lose or it doesn't work out the same as the other account, and vice versa. Oh shit, it's gonna work. Oh, oh man. Damn. It's gonna work. Oh, we got the same trade, Nate? Hey, great minds, man. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. I mean, this is a great area to get long. That's why I was looking at it, man. The only thing that I didn't necessarily care about this entry in a real account was the timing, how slow this thing is moving. I don't want to be up all night. So I took this in an account where, I mean, whatever happens, happens. This is a sim. I didn't want to take this in an eval or one of my funded accounts. I didn't want to babysit it all night. Actually, what happened to your what happened to that trade last night? Were you able to take profits on that before it ripped everybody's face off with that long? Or did you kind of went to sleep? You adjusted your stops and went to sleep on it. I was interested to know about that when I saw it this morning, because we all know that I was sitting there waiting for this all night yesterday. We was waiting for this to break all freaking last night. And then it kept playing with me, making me feel like I didn't know what the hell I was talking about right here. And the Nasdaq just loves doing it because it's like, yeah, this is going to break. And then every time it falls, breaks, and then it pushes right back up. And I was like, you know what, whatever, man. And I think this thing did it. It's okay. So they did it like around London Open, where we finally got that break. It moved into the area that I was looking for yesterday. I wish I left the limit down here at least. If I left the limit down here. Okay, so if I got in at 404, let me see if I still would have been in this. I might have probably would have got stopped out and pissed. Okay, so 377. All right, so I still would have been in this. I still would have been in it. It didn't go anywhere near my stop, and I would have gotten this massive, or I would have got my target hit. But this is what I wanted. I wanted this. And the Nasdaq felt like she didn't want to give this to me, so. Damn. Hey, I did the same thing. I did the same thing, man. It's crazy how, because I was up about 22, 23K in my comp account, and that shit is now down to literally $1. And I'm not gonna lie. And Alfred, you could be right. Hey, I mean, shit, whatever works, work. I don't complain about shit that works. If forgetting losses helps my ego to stay strong, well then shit, I'm gonna forget them, because I forget losses. Like I really do. I move on. I kind of do that with a lot of things in life. I just move on. There's no, I think, all right, I think. Earlier on, I've learned that if you hold on to stuff, life becomes very heavy. You're trying to move to the future, and holding your heavy baggage, you'll eventually get to the future, but you won't get there as fast when it's just you. But if you're carrying and dragging your heavy baggage from the past into your future, yeah, it just never works. So I guess instinctively my mind just like, well, okay, well, you made a mistake, try to learn from it and move forward. And that's just how it is. And I just forget. Um, I was sad about it this morning, but and like I said, it doesn't bother me now. It is what it is. It happened. I learned from it. I did take away from it this new trading style that I want, this one contract. and scaling, like starting off and building into a position. I feel like that's what the comp account was supposed to teach me, was the power of building into a position versus starting off with 5, even though I'm really good at it. But if I can just build into a position, strategically add and take away and stuff like that, I mean, we've already shown that. I mean, we can make money that way too. So, I mean, we can make money. I mean, there's so many ways to make money in the market. It's just not one good way to make money. You can do it any other way you want. But that shit now is at $1 from 23K. So I did the same shit. Did the same thing. Don't know how I did it. I mean, I was in disbelief. I was like, how the hell did I do that? I'm only allowed one contract. How the hell did I do that? Like, how the hell did I do that? But I did it. So, yeah. You placed a trade and forgot about it? um, yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna beat myself up from it. I mean, I know what I should have did, but for whatever reason, sometimes I just don't do it. I don't know why. I mean, I do my homework over the weekend. I mark my charts up. I know where I should trade, and yet I let the adrenaline get the better of me. And then I started taking trades where I shouldn't take trades after a while, just to get the dopamine hit. Just like sometimes I find myself, like if I get on a winning streak, I'll start trading to get the hit. And I've noticed that. I noticed that. I feel like it's very obvious where I'm just getting in and out of trades instantly, not even thinking about it, looking at the charts or nothing, just getting in. It's like I guess subconsciously, because I'm also a person that enjoys balance. I guess sometimes I do things to where I want to balance it out. As crazy as this sound, I don't like winning all the time, or at least it doesn't feel comfortable winning all the time. I need to balance that shit out with losses. And even though I don't want to, it feels like I'm compelled to do it just to balance it out. And I'll find myself like on a uh yeah, Alfred's been with us. Uh we was like making, I think October was probably like one of my best months last year. We was making so much money. We got so many payouts. And then I said it out loud and I was like, oh fuck. And then something clicked in my mind and was like, bro, I had 6 funded accounts getting paid out, and I blew all that shit in less than like, dude, in less than an hour trading, like just randomly trading gold in all my funded accounts. I didn't even trade gold in my eval. And then for whatever reason, I was compelled to trade gold in my funded accounts. I went tilt and blew all those accounts up. And I just went through all my accounts, and I did that multiple times when I told myself that I was on a win streak. But I think I'm getting better with that. I think I'm getting better with allowing myself to just consistently win, and where I don't need to take the losses to feel balanced out. But I think, like I said, if I'm doing so good in everything else, maybe I took it out of my funded account. I mean, not the funded account, the comp account. Because I'm still thinking like, how the hell did I lose 23K? Like, how did I do that? Like, how? How did I do that? Yeah, but mm, Like 950. He says 2 point stop loss on NQ. Oh hell, shit, shit, 2 points. Hey, I'll shake the man. I'll shake a man's hand if he can. If he has a 2 point stop loss, and that shit don't get hit. I mean, that's precision. I'm actually so lately. I've been actually can. I'm actually understanding what Muhammad said. I know it's been a while since Muhammad came on and talked, but I kind of replay that conversation in my head from time to time, and I'm starting to understand, or at least come to an understanding of a lot of the things that he said. And one of the biggest things that y'all may actually see me start doing is probably a 2 point stop, because Muhammad said explicitly that if he gets in at a level and it doesn't instantly work, he gets out. And he has that mindset because he trades with heavy size. I've already showcased that trading with 200 contracts, a couple of points, you're down 20, 50K. I mean, let's actually do that. Let's do that. Let's showcase that. Make sure I'm in the sim. I'm gonna close this out. We're just gonna do like 100 contracts, and let's just go. Just go long. We're gonna buy the market with 200 contracts. The market is not even. It barely moved, and we're already down $2,500. And when you're trading heavy size, you gotta think like that. If it doesn't move at your entry or at your level, you instantly get out. No questions asked. You don't let it go against you, because if you do, you can be down 20K, 50K in an instant, hoping that it comes back. And I might actually start doing that. Like seriously, start doing that. But it's a work in progress, though. Definitely. You say you traded with all kind of size? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely would. But hey, I mean, as long as you're profitable, no one cares about the win rate as long as you're profitable. No one cares. Yeah, definitely. Did you got the program, the black box stocks? Did you get it for yourself, Alfred? Yeah, like I said, that's the only reason why I got it, for the gamma levels. So I know how I should go into the market. I mean, I'll still counter trend trade. I mean, even if we're negative gamma, it just lets me know that I shouldn't be going to, like, if we're in negative gamma to the point to where, like, let's actually see if it's actually going to show us. I mean, this week we was in such negative gamma, and you can still see it, that there's negative gamma above price. That's how much selling it is in the market. That's how bearish it is. Don't let this pop fool you. Do not let this pop fool you, because look at all this positive gamma versus the negative, or the negative gamma versus this one line of positive gamma. But you got negative gamma sitting above price. That's how much selling is in the market. So don't think that this is a real bull run unless the bulls actually show confirmation by breaking through structure and finding support and then making a move higher. Don't get caught. And this entire week, the gamma levels has been super negative. I mean, I remember, what was it, Monday or something like that? The gamma levels there was literally no positive gamma. Everything was negative. That's how negative it was. And this is what I'm talking about right here. You're trading 100 contracts. We're only down about, what, 10 points almost? Almost less than 10 points. We're at 10 points now, and we're down 20K. And I think I'm going to start doing that. Just instantly getting out, because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's like, well, why do you have like a big stop? I mean, you can stop out if you're wrong. I mean, if the level that you're looking at is not working, you can stop out, take a small loss, look at the next level, get in, make your money back and then get some profits versus having all that drawdown and then having it come back down to your break even, or scaling in so you can kind of make up that gap and then being profitable, just getting out of the trade altogether. And that's starting to formulate in my mind. So like y'all guys will probably start seeing me do that. Probably like have like a 6 point, because I need to kind of like what Muhammad said. If your level works, then as soon as you get into that level, you should see the market move in your favor. It shouldn't be pulling back and then coming back down if your level works. And then that does make sense. I mean, I've been watching the market kind of play this game all day, and the market's been very precise about its levels and stuff like that. Like if you're in at the right level, it's little to no drawdown, and it moves. I mean, obviously, when the market is moving, obviously it doesn't feel the same, but when the market stops, it's like, yeah, it gets to these levels. There's little to no drawdown, and then it moves. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, she does. She does. Kind of what I've seen is if she overshoots a level, like if let's just say that you have a tight stop on this. Let's say that this is the level right here. She breaks, and then she comes back. If you get it at the same level, you'll actually get your money back plus a little bit of profit. Uh, Rut Kit, you asked how do we use Gamma? So I only use Gamma. So if okay, so with this program right here, this is the idea. This is not financial advice. This is not saying this is how you should trade. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. But the speculation, or the opinion is a better word. The opinion is, if we're in negative gamma, then you short every pop, because when price will pop into an area of resistance, is going to get shorted. If it pops into a trend line, it's going to get shorted. Kind of like right here, where the market basically every time it popped, it got shorted. That's usually what happens in a negative gamma environment. That means that there's more selling than buying, and vice versa. And if it's positive gamma, you buy every dip, because eventually one of those dips are going to get bought. Uh, since we're in a super negative environment, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, but it's been hard to buy. And when we do see buying, it's a lot of hitting your break even 20 times, overshooting the levels 20, 30 times before it's actually able to move into that direction. And as it's moving into that direction, is chopping and grinding up because it's being sold into as it's going up. And once it reaches supply, it's going to drop. And it's not going to be one of those double top drops or something like that. It's going to be a V reversal drop, where it's going to touch the level like this, drop, probably pull back, and then grind down. All right, so now I feel better. I'm glad I didn't take this in my account. I'm glad I didn't take that. I had a feeling it didn't work, but if it did work, I would have felt upset if I didn't take it. And I do need to start following my pre-market rule. I really do. I really do. But I mean, if I see the setup, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm not going to pass it up. I'm just not. But hopefully that helps, Red Kid. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, no problem. Oh, my bad. I forgot to also say this. If you're trading the Qs or SPY or something like that, so another thing that a lot of people like to use is using these gamma levels as targets, because the opinion is that price is going to get to these levels, especially is going to race to the biggest level. And as you can see, it eventually got here. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this as a zero DTE because you don't ever know it's going to get here. Maybe like a couple of weeks, maybe a week. It can probably take a week to get to this level, but you just never know. But usually the biggest gamma level during the day, it usually will get there the same day. I'm not going to sit here and say that it doesn't, but um, I'm not giving no financial advice on that. So yeah, kind of like this was the biggest gamma level at 550, and SPY did not touch it. I think that's a good example right here. It didn't touch it. At least it didn't touch it today or this week. But eventually we could see price come down here to 550. And another good thing about this program that I like, or this is that it tells me dark pools. It lets me know where the institutions are long and short at, or where they're transacting at. I think I need to be very clear about that word, where they're transacting. You can make an assumption if these are buys or sell. I mean, obviously, after the market is said and done, you can tell that these are sell orders, obviously, based on where they're at, where price dropped, and where we saw price drop from this area. So obviously, these are sell orders. But if price comes back to this and then it finds support at these areas, then these could be buys. So you just have to kind of be mindful and use common sense. It looks like a lot of people are looking for SPY to get to like 520, 530, 520. So that means that the market, or there's dark pool orders for price to hit 520 on SPY, which is interesting, which would be interesting. And again, I kind of want to make this clear. I think this happens during everybody's first term as president. We just get these big drops down every time we enter a new administration. I mean, I think if you've been in the market long enough, you know that this happens. So we really could see a really big drop. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get back down here to 500. I really would not be surprised. I really wouldn't. But all right. I'm down 50,000 right now. Yeah. You said what are the orange bars? Oh yeah, those are those orange bars are dark pools on that program. That's where institutions have their orders sitting at. Or okay, I got to be very specific. Where they transacted at, and they just got those areas marked. Those red and green bars are gamma levels. Huh. So like I said, I was in short earlier. I already made maximum daily profit in my account, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I was not concerned that I made a mistake shorting up here. And I got out for 50 points and made maximum daily profit in the account. And as I see this thing continue to trade to the downside, I don't know what the hell I was concerned about. I really don't. I think I still have quote unquote what one would call PTSD, 2024 PTSD as a bear. I don't think nobody needs to explain why. If you was a bear last year, I mean, shit. Even though we're seeing all this shorting, the bears actually defending supply areas of supply with authority. You still have trust issues, man. I do find myself being more comfortable taking a losing long trade than a winning short. Last year really did affect me. I'm not going to sit here and say it didn't. Because I do feel more comfortable in a losing long trade than in a winning short. And in the back of my mind, I'm pretty sure in the back of a lot of people's minds, everybody's thinking that we're going to get that pump that's going to bring us back and the Bulls are going to be back and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think that's going to happen no time soon. Especially with the government being split up and divided the way that it is. It's interesting that the government try to divide us, the people, and try to keep us weak and divided and fight amongst us to fight amongst ourselves. And it's crazy how human nature is. You practice something long enough, you tend to do it yourself. And look at what's happening to the government now. The Republicans and the Democrats are fighting each other to the point to where they're actually enemies. Actually, if you're not on the Democratic or Republican side, you're on the other side. And it's fuck the other side. Fuck the other side. And it's literally like that in our government, dude. Literally. We saw the Democrats, they couldn't even stand and applaud. They couldn't even stand up and applaud, except when it was talking about Ukraine. That's the only time they got up and said and made some noise. But they was like, no, they was going to be defiant. They was going to hold up their signs. They was not going to show no solidarity in the government. The government is super divided. And that's what they try to do to us. That's what they tried to do to us. Or they didn't try to do it. That's exactly what they did to us. And unfortunately now they're the same way. They're divided. Yeah, I know. I know. Mm. All right, guys. I'll be on for the next 2 minutes. I think 10:10 would be a great time to get off. But we do make a lot of money now. I feel like through a lot of trial and error, our stream has definitely become more consistent. We're making more money now. There's not so much trend fighting anymore. I think there's a lot of growth happening on our stream. I do appreciate when y'all guys say that y'all learn a lot from this stream because that's exactly why I'm doing this. This is what gives me doing this purpose. I mean, I can make money. I don't have to stream and make money. I can do this off stream. So it's definitely not about the money, but just helping other people be able to get better at trading and feed their families and and have the money to take care of their families. That's purposeful, and I enjoy that. And I'm always working to kind of make this as seamless as possible so we can extract the most amount of money from the Nasdaq as possible. That's why I'm only focusing on the Nasdaq. I'm not looking at any other instrument. I'll look at gold and Bitcoin here and there, but my main focus is now the Nasdaq. No more ES. No more anything except the Nasdaq. Oh yeah, let me actually show y'all this before we get off. So yeah, the Nasdaq was definitely moving today. I mean, she's been moving this entire week, so this is nothing new. I gotta actually put in the data for the 7th, or yeah, that day, whatever day that was. I gotta put it in for that day. I don't know what day that was. That was probably like last week Friday. I gotta put that data in for last week Friday. But yeah, so yeah, today the market moved 401 points to the upside, 393 points to the downside, 332 points to the upside, and then the end of the day it was a 196 point rejection. That is a lot of moving, a lot. I mean, shit, yesterday you can see that the market was moving so much. 400 point moves to the upside and downside. This week has been absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we started this week with an 800 point move to the downside, man. And then we only saw 280 points of that get recovered. So, oh yeah, and so yeah, yesterday was a 322 point, 475, 413, 485, and ended the day with a 310 point rejection. Man, that is a lot of moving, a lot. And just to be able to help y'all guys navigate that, uh, will definitely motivate me to come in and be a lot better. So, but all right, guys, that's it for me. I'll end it here. We'll come back tomorrow morning at New York Open, and we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.